Fifth grade, chapter 3, lesson 7. Estimate decimal sums and differences. Unlock the problem. A singer is recording a CD. The lengths of the 3 songs are 3 and 4/10 minutes, 2 and 78 hundredths minutes, and 4 and 19 hundredths minutes. About how much recording time will be on the CD. So we would underline 3.4 minutes, 2.78 minutes, 4.19 minutes, and then about how much recording time will be on the CD. Why did I circle about? Because we're estimating it. Sometimes you guys forget and then you're like, the answer is on one of the choices. Well, it's because you didn't read the question correct, right? Alright, so it says round to the nearest whole number, then add. So it says, remember, to round a number, determine the place to which you want to round. If the digit to the right is less than 5, the digit in the rounding place stays the same. If the digit to the right is 5 or greater, the digit in the rounding place increases by 1. So remember, anything lower than 5, you stay the same. Anything 5 or higher, you go up. Okay, so they said 3.4, you'd round to 3. 2 and 78 hundredths, you'd round to 3. And 4 and 19 hundredths, you'd round to 4. So 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10. So there will be about 10 minutes of recording time on the CD. So basically what we did is we looked here and looked to the right. Looked here, looked to the right. Looked here and looked to the right for the nearest whole number, correct? So then try this. Use rounding to estimate. Round to the nearest whole dollar, then subtract. So am I going to circle the 7 or the 2? 7, because they want the nearest whole dollar. And then I'm going to look at the 9. So is that going to be $27 or $28? $28. The next one. Am I circling the first one or the second one? The second. And then underlining the 7. So would that be about $11 or $12? So $28 minus $12 is $16. 8 minus 2 is 6. 2 minus 1 is 1. So to the nearest dollar, $27.95 minus $11.72 is about $16. Letter B, they want us to round to the nearest $10 this time and then subtract. So am I going to circle the 2 or the 7?
2. The 7. The 2.
Okay, I'm going to circle the 2 because that's in the 10 spot and underline the 7. So that would be what?
$30.
$30. Then on the next one, am I going to circle the first one or the second one? The first one, and then underline the second. So will it be $10 or $20? $10. So 30 minus 10 is $20. So to the nearest $10, $27.95 minus $11.72 is about $20. So once again, it's all about place value and where we're at, right? Okay. So do you want an overestimate or an underestimate when you estimate the total cost of items you want to buy? Explain. Overestimate so that you would have enough money to pay for your items, so all of them, right? Use benchmarks. Benchmarks are familiar numbers used as points of reference. You can use the benchmark 0, 2500, 50 hundredths, 75 hundredths, and 1 to estimate decimal sums and differences. Example 1, use benchmarks to estimate 18 hundredths plus 43 hundredths. Locate and graph a point on the number line for each decimal. Identify which benchmark each decimal is closer to. So they went ahead and put 18 hundredths on the line for us. What benchmark is it closest to?
25.
25 hundredths. Then they want us to go ahead and mark 43 hundredths. So these go in increments of what? 5, right? So if we went 25, 30, 35, 40, here's 45, so it'd go right here between those two, right? And we'd write 0.43, whoops, for 43 hundredths. So we said 43 hundredths was between 40 hundredths and
45.
45 hundredths, and the benchmark it is closest to is
45.
50 hundredths. Oh, hold on a second.
Would it be closer to
Okay,
40?
this is what it's between, but they want the benchmark that it's between. So it's between 25 hundredths and 50 hundredths. Those were the two tack marks. So we were a little too specific. Okay? So which one would it be closer to, 25 hundredths or 50 hundredths? 50 hundredths. So then our estimate would be 25 hundredths. This estimate would be 50 hundredths. And what does that equal? 75 hundredths. So 18 hundredths and 43 hundredths is about 75 hundredths. Example 2, use benchmarks to estimate 76 hundredths minus 22 hundredths. Locate and graph a point on the number line for each decimal. Identify which benchmark each decimal is closer to. So if we went ahead and put down 76 hundredths, where would it be? Right here, right?
Yeah.
So 76 hundredths is between 50 hundredths and
75
75 hundredths and 1. It is closer to.
7500.
So then they want us to put 22 hundredths. And we said it goes in increments of 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So a little bit after that, right? And then that would be 22 hundredths. And then 22 hundredths is closer to
2500.
25 hundredths. So then we would do 75 hundredths minus 25 hundredths equals 50 hundredths. So 76 hundredths minus 22 hundredths is about
5000.
50 hundredths. Alright, share and show. Use rounding to estimate. So what they want you to do is they want you to find your actual answer, and then they want you to also estimate it. Okay, but first you're going to estimate it. I put a what here to hold my spot? A 0. Okay, so I can keep everything in line. Because as long as you add a 0 after the numbers, not in between the numbers and the decimals, then you're fine, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 and 34 hundredths, would I round it to 2 or 3? 2, because 3 is below 5, right?
Yes.
1 and 90 hundredths, would I round it to 1 or 2?
2.
5 and 23 hundredths, would I round it to 5 or 6? 5. So 2 plus 2 plus 5 is 9. So this is going to have to be somewhat similar to the one on the left, right? Okay. When I go to add decimals, what is the very first thing I need to do?
Put my decimal.
Put down my decimal point, right? So that helps me keep every single thing in line. 4 plus 0 plus 3 is
7.
7. 3 plus 9 plus 2 is
14.
put a 4, carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is
9.
2 plus 1 is
3.
1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. So 9 and 47 hundredths, is that close to 9?
Yeah.
Yes.
Same one.
Okay. All right, number 2 for our estimate. Is 10 and 39 hundredths going to be closer to 10 or to 11?
10.
10. So 10 minus 4 and 28 hundredths. Is it going to be closer to 4 or 5? 4. So 10 minus 4 is 6. All right, what do I do first? Bring down my decimal. 9 minus 8 is 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. This 0 becomes a 10, and this 1 becomes a 0. 10 minus 4 is
6.
So is 6 and 11 hundredths close to 6?
Yes.
Okay. Next one, $19.75. Is it going to be $19 or is it going to be $20? $20. Plus, is it going to be $3.98? Is it going to be $3 or $4? $4. So 20 plus 4 is 24 dollars. Okay. What do I do first? Bring down my decimal. 5 plus 8 is 13. Put a 3. Carry my 1. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 9 is
17.
Put my 7. Carry my 1. 1 plus 9 is
10.
plus 3 is
13.
Carry my 1. 1 plus 1 is
2.
2. So $23.73. Is that close to 24?
Yes.
Yes. All right, 4 through 5, they want us to use benchmarks. And what did we learn our benchmarks were? 25 hundredths. What else? 50 hundredths. 75 hundredths. And 1. Right? Okay. So, first of all, we're going to estimate. So 34 hundredths, would it be closer to 25 hundredths or 50 hundredths? 25 hundredths. 1/10, would it be closer to 0 or 25 hundredths? 0. And then 25 hundredths would be close to 25 hundredths. And then we're going to add them. So 25 hundredths plus 25 hundredths is 50 hundredths. Now we're going to actually add them. What do I need to add here? A 0 to hold my spot. 4 plus 0 plus 5 is 3 plus 1. Oh, what did I forget to do? Bring my decimal down first. 3 plus 1 is plus 2 is 6. And then bring down my 0. Is 69 hundredths close to 50 hundredths? Yes. Okay, on this one, since we have the 25 hundredths, 50 hundredths, 75 hundredths, and so on, 10 and 39 hundredths would be rounded to what? 10 and 25 hundredths or 50 hundredths? 50. It's 14 away from 25 and it's 11 away from 50. So which one? 50 hundredths minus 4 and 28 hundredths. What would it be closest to? 25 hundredths. So we would have what? So this would be 25, right? And 10 minus 4 is 6. So 6 and 25 hundredths. Let's actually work it out. What do I do first? Bring down my decimal. 9 minus 8 is 3 minus 2 is
1.
This becomes a 10. This becomes a 0. 10 minus 4 is
6.
So 6 and 11 hundredths close to 6 and 25 hundredths.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys will do 6 through 11 on your own. Don't forget when it says benchmark that you need to write 25 hundredths, 50 hundredths, 75 hundredths, or 1. So you need to write all of those so you remember that that's what you're using for your benchmark ones. And then don't forget you need to do estimates over here as well. Alright, so we went ahead and said what we estimated each thing to, and then whether it was greater than, equal to, or less than. Alright, so this is what we did for page 134 with information, work, and answers.